The following video was recorded on location in my state-of-the-art office in the corner of my first floor apartment. If you like what you're about to hear, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell in the upper right corner.
Hello, Josh.
Hi, how's it going?
It's going fine. Another busy day of interviews. All good.
Well, awesome. Well, thank you for taking the time to make this interview.
No problem. I'm the perfect guy for the drummer thing you're doing. Being a guitar player.
Exactly. Well, awesome. Well, of course, we're here to talk about the brand new release from Night Ranger, Don't Let Up, which is an incredible release, showcasing what you guys are capable of now. How does it feel to have this up now?
I gotta tell you, I mean, who would have thunk it? You know, 35 years later, you'd be, first of all, be still together is amazing. And second of all, still be releasing the record. And then having a record that's doing so well that it was on Tuesday, it was number one on bestsellers for Amazon hard rock category. I've done, 50 interviews in the past couple of weeks, radio stations and web and print magazines, and everybody's digging the record. And I feel like a school kid, man. I feel like the 80s, when we released our first, Night Ranger record, with all this excitement. So we're all loving it and eating it up and, heading back out on the road and gonna learn a couple of new songs off the new record and all, doing our typical Night Ranger touring, 67 shows, this year, and shows we're playing with Boston and Vegas, Pat Benatar, got a big hometown Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area show with Steve Miller, Peter Frampton, Night Ranger. That'll be fun, and then heading to Japan in November. So I mean, we're all excited, especially with the what's going on with this CD.
Oh yeah, without question. I mean, it's not only fantastic to see all the rave reviews and the album selling as well as it is, but just getting out there and being able to tour behind a new album as well.
Yeah, it kind of worked out for the best. We were trying to get the thing done and release it for the holidays of, last Christmas and stuff. And I'm kind of glad that we didn't finish it and we're releasing it now because I think the timing's right. And, with Night Ranger's formula of, writing songs, I mean, a lot of these songs are the perfect tunes to roll down your window when you're cranking music and heading to a Saturday night party, just like the 80s, all these stories, man. We used to crank, Dawn Patrol, Midnight Madness, and my car. We crank them at parties, and everybody's singing along, and it just, kind of got that vibe to it. I think so. That's what we're hoping to, to let everybody know that we're still alive and kicking, man.
Absolutely. I mean, that's what I enjoy about the album. I mean, it is Night Ranger in 2017. I mean, it's got that core sound of Night Ranger, but just, obviously with the more production value but still the heart and soul that is Night Ranger.
Yeah, basically, the nucleus of the band has always been, Jack, Kelly, and I. And when we got together and sewed up the record deal and knew we needed to write new music, the three of us, Jack and I headed to Nashville to Kelly's house and started jamming, man. It's been a couple of days and jamming all these little just ideas, just goofing off and playing riffs and stuff. And, after the first couple hours, we had a couple of good ideas. And the next day, we kind of honed them in and started throwing the basics down on Kelly's Pro Tools computer software. And that's where it started. And then, once we got a few more ideas together, over my house, up at Jack's house in Washington State, and, we just kind of went around to everybody's, home studio and just kept moving on this record. And then towards the end, I had Kerry Kelly over here and whipping out the harmony solos and our individual solos. And it was a lot of fun having, great guitar player like Kerry sitting next to you, egging you on to do a solo. It kind of puts a little pressure on you, which is fun because I love pressure. That's when the best of people come out, when they're under pressure. That's when we can, pull them under strain. So having them watch me while I'm, coming up with these ideas, going, yeah, do that, embellish on that, man. So it was a lot of fun doing this record. I got to tell you, Josh, it took us over a year to do this thing with all of our touring and trying to get together and booking time here and there. But now that it's done and out, we could, breathe a sigh of relief and knowing that it's selling well and getting great reviews. I mean, that's payoff.
Yeah, without question it is. And, it's great to see this as well because, there's some bands that have been around as long as you have that wouldn't dare put out brand new music, then they just want to play the hits. It's so great to see that you guys still have that creativity in mind to want to make new music?
Well, this band, we've always been creative guys in the band and love putting out records, and it's just good for the soul to be able to write and release something new, I mean, that's what we do. We play live and we write music, and to have a record company like Frontiers out of Italy that are signing all these 80s bands and doing real well with them, and then, of course, distribution in the States and Japan and all these different countries, all over Europe and stuff. It's just kind of cool for us, knowing that there's still a market for, a rock and roll band like us. And there's a void in our music right now. There's really nothing going on with, classic rock bands like us that are putting out melodic rock that's singable, hummable, and good feeling type music. So I think we're lucky to find that niche and still be releasing records.
Yeah, that's the great thing about Frontiers. I've done a lot of interviews to promote all the bands that they've are signing, and it's great to see you part of it as well and putting out such a great album. And like you said, that market is so untapped right now when it comes just to that feel-good rock music, and it's good to see that you guys are still doing that, and hopefully that'll inspire others to do that as well.
Yeah, maybe we'll pave the way for bringing back, 80s rock. You never know. The only thing about classic rock radio is around the country is they play classic rock. And but the interviews I've done, I mean, I spent one morning for 3 hours doing 15 radio station interviews and IDs and all this stuff. And I thought, everybody, I thought that they're playing our new records. So I know there is, there are stations around the country playing us, but. We're just hoping on, sales and fans digging it, spreading the word, playing a couple of tunes live and keeping this machine rolling.
And with that, how did you decide which songs from the new album that you're going to be putting in the set list?
Well, we've been waiting to hear fan reaction. Of course, we've got a lot of reviewers' reactions. Between Jack Kelly and me, we've done over 100 interviews in the last couple of weeks, and just to hear what their songs they're digging, and now that the record's released for the fans, kind of hear what they're liking. I know what we want to learn. We're going to learn like 4 or 5 off the record, but whatever ones we offer the set, it's too early to tell right now. And once we start rehearsing, we'll know which ones come off great. But it's a challenge. It's good, to learn something new like that, but that's what we do, man. So we'll make the best of it and add, a couple of the sets. We do that every record. We have, a song or two off the latest album, and if it doesn't go over well, we drop it, because we got our hits to play, and of course we do some Damn Yankees and Gary Kelly. He was with Alice Cooper for 7-8 years, so we throw, Alice Cooper's song in there, and maybe throw an Ozzy song in there from my stint with Ozzy back in the day. So we kind of have a fun-filled set, and we just want to play stuff that everybody likes. No, the last thing you want to do is go to a concert and hear, your favorite band play every song off their new record. But come on, that's they want to hear the hits. So we play the hits and these other songs, like I mentioned, and we'll throw in 1 or 2 new language songs and kind of test the market and see which ones are going over.
And that's going to be fun for you guys as well when you are making a new album and you are able to change the set list a little bit. I mean, rather than just playing the same songs in the same order, you get to switch things up a little bit when the new touring cycle comes up.
Yeah, we definitely moved the set around. We go into some older Night Ranger beat cuts and kind of change things up. I wish we'd change things up a little more. There's certain songs from the first 3-4 records back in the 80s that I think we should learn and throw into the set just to change things up. But, for the starter kit, we got our new record, and we'll learn a couple of those. And, it was a lot of fun doing that live record, 35 years at the night in Chicago a couple months back. And that was fun because we were able to, play all the stuff live and capture it and sell it on a DVD. So, man, the band's rolling. We're having a lot of fun. Everybody's getting along good. It's keeping everybody in check. And there's a lot of humor going on with the band. We're joking around, goofing off all the time. It just makes it fun to hang out with these guys. And being kind of a weekend warrior band where we're, we play Friday, Saturday, sometimes Sundays, and we're home during the week. And we're not doing, 3-month tours. That allows us to kind of, get a little breathing space. And so we're excited to see each other and gig that next weekend. Nobody wants to go out on a 3-month bus tour anymore.
Yeah, and it makes those shows so much more special as well. I mean, rather than having to be on the road for like a year and a half, 2 years. I mean, when you're able to just do the weekends, play those shows, get those breaks, not having to live that bus life all the time. I mean, that's going to refresh your batteries, and it's also going to make it fun for the band as well to just like get together every weekend and have fun and play music.
Yeah, we kind of got this down. We've been doing it so long that basically we know what our limits are and how to keep everything moving. And we do try to pick the more prestigious gigs for the weekend. So we're not we don't do clubs. So we'll throw one in a year, one or two. Because it'd be in a great market that we're popular, and that's the only place they can get us into, and we pack it out and have fun. But we're a concert band, we like playing big venues, and a lot of these, we got Sturgis coming up. I think we're playing with Rat at Sturgis, and we got a bunch of shows here and there, and it's just fun. To be able to, play in front of a lot. The more the merrier, I should say. We just played in Vegas at Fremont Street Experience, which is kind of a big indoor long ball type thing that's open to the public. And we played that a couple weeks back, and we had like 15,000 people there. Just amazing fun on that Saturday night. Then the next morning on Sunday in Vegas, we went to NASCAR and sang the national anthem for the big race there, the what was it called, Cobalt 400 race. So that was national TV for us singing a cappella national anthem, which we've done it a couple times for them, and actually played a couple NASCAR races. But we get to do these fun things, and that's really the icing on the cake, stepping out of the box, it's just a blast.
Yeah, I can only imagine. I mean, getting those amazing opportunities with such a legacy that you guys have had. I mean, getting to do those NASCAR events, playing Vegas the way that you have, Sturgis coming up with Rat, that sounds like an incredible bill. I mean, it's just great to see all of these great things happening.
Yeah, it's exciting too that in my hometown here in the San Francisco Bay Area, we're playing the big Shoreline Amphitheater in August with Steve Miller, Brampton, Night Ranger. So that'll be a fun one. And then we're playing with Boston back in Vegas in a couple months. Shows with Pat Benatar and other people here and there, and 4 or 5 band festivals. And we play